Well, good morning, guys. Looks like some of y'all beat us here.
Morning, everybody.
Sharon, Badger, Steph, good to see you.
Good to see everybody. Boy, I tell you what,
And hey, Paul.
they're more eager than me.
Well,
I'm just barely getting out and getting around.
it was your idea to do an early uh live today, so
Well,
but
that's,
we thought we'd try to get it in while Pipe Week was still going on.
yeah, kind of end the pipe week out right. You know, wouldn't be a pipe week if we didn't all get together at least on the last day of it. So, how's everybody been doing? Gotta go over that hillbilly slang again. I said, been doing.
Hey, that just comes natural.
I'm about to get out a lot of that slang stuff, though. Around these Oklahoma folks, it don't take much.
Well, thank you, Paul. He says we're looking good and feeling a lot better these days.
Yeah, I'm looking real good. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been thinking about entering one of those beauty contests.
Yeah, I had her cut it, and we decided to go even shorter than usual. And I saw where you had gotten yours cut. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling her Butchie Boy.
You can't say much. You help pick out the style.
Yeah. I decided if you're gonna cut it, might as well cut it all the way.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. It's a little flyaway at times.
I hope everybody's had a nice pipe week. We have.
Yeah, it's been good watching all the different people doing their different things.
Yeah, I've actually had a chance to sit down and catch up on a lot of videos and stuff. I was so far behind, I thought I was ahead. But I hope everybody got my nice new pipe for this week. At least two anyway.
uh, you never know. Some folks might be like you and have more than what they got room to do anything with.
Well, that's true. Usually when I do something, I kind of go hog wild with it. Well, I didn't get a new pipe this week, but I did get a new electronic humidor. So,
or at least it's on the way.
It's on the way anyway. Yeah, it ain't got here yet, but it's headed this way.
Give us more room to keep our tobacco and cigars put away.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Everett, it's good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while.
Well, hey, Everett. Well, it has been a while since we've seen Everett, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
How you been doing, sir? You said that brother of mine's in there too, didn't you?
Yeah, he was earlier.
He was. Him and his wife might still be fighting over them jars of hand cream we sent them.
No. I just hope they help.
Yeah, I do too. See what
And
this?
Skip's saying hi. He signed in under his channel.
Oh, Skip.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Skip. Glad to see you back home. I bet you're glad to be back home too.
Ah. Oh, that's good, Everett. That works out for you. As long as you enjoy that. He's doing good. He said he's working afternoons now and off on weekends. So he's
Oh,
able to catch some lives.
oh, well, that's good.
And hey, Cliff, glad you could join us.
Oh, Mr. Ninja is in the house, huh?
Oh.
I tell you what, I've seen more of him this week than I've seen of this and sitting over beside of me, I think. uh,
Yeah, but he did do a real good series there.
yeah, he did a good job for an old Arkansas boy. Usually, if you want to mess something up, just stick one of those Arkansas boys in there. We'll find a good way of doing it, or at least I can anyway.
I think he's agreeing with you because he's saying amen.
And like company I retired from, uh, they don't know what kind of trouble they got themselves into till after they turned me loose on it, and then they realized real quick I was kind of dangerous to be put on the computer.
Well, that's dangerous with anybody that doesn't know anything about a computer and you put them on a major computer and tell them just play around. You don't know what the buttons do. You don't know what kind of stuff to enter or not enter. And don't tell them what you wind up with.
I know one thing. I got everybody's attention up in the front office because it didn't take them very long to run out there asking me what the heck was I doing because I was shutting everything down from all the way up to Monroe, Michigan.
That's, you put something in, it don't look right, you delete it.
Yeah.
But you were deleting their files, not just you, what you did. Well, thanks, Cliff. And I think we are both feeling lots better. Cliff was saying we were looking good and hope we were feeling better.
Yeah. It's been a good week.
No, I'm sure they didn't, Cliff. He said he bet they didn't say heck either.
No. No, but I didn't have to mess with no computers after that though. They decided that was a bad idea. They just decided they just keep me off of them. And that was fine with me because I don't like these things anyway.
Hmm. Well, thank you, Everett. Everett said your video that you did about the ceremonial pipes.
Yeah.
It was awesome. He really liked the way you did that.
I appreciate that, Edward. Just trying to clear up a little facts, the Hollywood movies and stuff like that don't tell everything.
Hey, Ken. Piper Ken has signed in.
What's that, Ken?
Almost missed him there.
I guess Badge and him's doing real good. Him and Miss Julie.
I hope so.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, just for Pipe Week and everything, since this is Pipe Week or the last day of Pipe Week anyway. I'm smoking a little commission pipe from Eric from Sea Smoke, and it's a good looking little old pipe. Uh,
Mm.
it's got a black stem, but I really like the way he did that bow shape and everything. So, and I got some of that voodoo, what they call voodoo tobacco in there. I don't,
Um,
I don't know if that's gonna bring bad spirits or run good spirits off or what.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I call it voodoo hoodoo. Well, is everybody else kind of smoking and enjoying this morning?
Mm. And James E56 is here. Hey, John.
Well, I say, John.
Glad you're doing good.
Yeah, I just want to kind of get on here on the last day of the pipe week and get my 2 cents worth in. I know it's going to be probably a busy day for everybody. And by the way,
Actually, I think us and Steph and Skip was thinking along the same lines because just a few minutes ago we found out we were both going to be going on at the same time. But then they decided to join us here, and at 10 o'clock we'll switch over and join them on their channel.
yeah. So I imagine day's going to be pretty full. Everybody wanting to jump on and do the videos and probably show off some of them new fancy pipes they might have gotten through the week.
You never know.
No. We all like looking at them new pipes.
That sounds good. Ken says he's got a Missouri Mission Apple Diplomat, but he got one of his own blends in it, and he calls it Pirate's Pleasure.
Palate's pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of like is that aromatic or English or?
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it sounds good.
And Skip's fixing to load up a pipe with some haunted bookshop, and it's a pipe he's not smoked yet. So,
Oh, gonna break that one in with some haunted bookshop, huh?
mm-hmm.
You gonna haunt that pipe?
Okay, Ken says it's a rum and vanilla blend.
Oh, okay. So
I bet that sounds like it would be good. Even though we're not big aromatic smokers, it does sound good. I like vanilla all right, and I like rum toppings on things.
yeah, yeah. It's a pretty good combination, I think.
Hey, Badge. He said I don't know if he got booted out or what, but he kind of disappeared for a little bit. But he's back and is saying
Oh, he's
hello.
back. Well, that's good. He didn't hear all the bad things I had to say about him, then, did he?
Oh, he would hear it and find out.
I figure the reason he got knocked out is because Miss Julie probably took that iron skillet and laid it up beside his head and knocked him out. Finally got him to come to.
Mm. Well, hey, Eddie. Texas Piper has signed in.
Well, hello, Eddie.
Good to see you.
Been thinking about you here the last couple of days there, Eddie. He's kind of been on my mind for a few days. I don't know why, but so how's everything down there in the Texas area?
Mm-hmm.
I know up here it's been kind of hot and a little stormy, but not too bad. But
One thing, trying to start a little earlier like this is a lot better
yeah,
than our old afternoon times.
Yeah, me or you, either one takes that heat like we used to.
No, and we sure wouldn't be doing them outside.
No. Well, I welded for over 30 some odd years that I was a welder, and I was constantly around heat. You think it used not never bother me, but after I got older and everything, and I retired, and I'm not having to fight that heat every day, I kind of got a little bit spoilt for the air conditioner.
I think we all do. 'Cause sometimes, especially if you have ever once been truly overheated, your body never takes it well later.
Yeah.
Uh, t- Eddie says it's been really hot down there. They had an index of 116
Woo.
earlier this week. We've
Woo.
been over the 100 mark index around here.
Just a few days though.
Yeah, he said most of his piping happens early in the morning since he smokes outside.
Hmm. Can't say I blame you there. That's when good cigars come in handy, there, Eddie. I tend to smoke more cigars in the summertime than I do the pipes.
You better watch that girl. Steph said she's been getting overheated just about every day.
Yeah, she.
She's repotting plants and been out a lot in the afternoons.
It been that hot down there in Texas and everything. It wouldn't take much for that to sneak up on you. And
Yeah, it's hot and humid as it's been. That gets rough.
she's liable to. She's liable to find herself waking up dead one of these days, laying out there between two flower pots. You know what Cliff said the other night? He could wake up dead.
Yeah, yeah.
That would make a fella have a bad day, wouldn't
Oh yeah.
it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Phil's agreeing. He says he can't stand the heat anymore. He's inside with a fan going.
Yeah, I don't think they hardly have air conditioners over here. It don't get as hot over here like it does over here.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got tickled. We had a group of Eskimos come down here. What was around July, wasn't it? Wasn't
Mm.
it July or was it August?
Late August, early September. I don't remember how it fell that year, but it was over Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it was hot. You know, them poor boys, they was about to melt away.
And it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. One of them looked at me. He said, "Man," he said, "how in the world do y'all live down here as hot as it is?" I said, "I'll stick around." I said, "They ain't got hot yet." He said, "Well, I hope I'm headed back to Alaska before it gets this hot."
Yeah, Cliff, I agree with you. But it wasn't that surprising. I had a feeling that was going to be a bad situation. He's talking about that little sub that imploded.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that was bad all the way around. But that's a chance you take when you do things like that.
yeah,
It's
You
like
don't, you never know.
it's just like our astronauts going to the moon and stuff. Every time they uh, strap themselves down one of them rockets to be shot up into space, you never know what's going to happen.
I agree, Eddie. Those people were stupid to do that to begin with. It's horrible that they lost their lives, and especially the young kid that was nervous about going anyway, but he went just because Daddy wanted him to go with him. Yeah, I agree with that, Skip. He said, lost contact with is never a good phrase.
No. Yeah, last storm we had to come through here toward Tulsa, Oklahoma, up pretty good. I think a lot of those folks are still without power even today. I think, aren't they, babe?
I'm not really sure. I've not heard an update. You know, we hadn't didn't watch the news last night or this morning.
No.
Uh, but I know they had a lot of cleanup to do. Lots of trees down, and power lines to fix.
Most of all that was started come from high winds,
Yeah, I don't think an actual tornado hit. It was just straight line
straight
winds,
line winds.
and which that wind did blow pretty rough.
Yeah, it rocked us around up here, didn't it?
Hmm.
I got up that morning, I had a yard full of limbs.
Yeah, at least nothing big and major fell that damaged anything. One of the girls I work with had a lot of damage to her place. Lost several big, nice trees. Um, they she had some put some pictures up, and the only good thing about it, her son had a brand new car. It had less than a week. Big tree went down, but it missed it.
Hmm.
Mm. I don't guess I saw that, Cliff, but that's just about how I felt with about it. As soon as you say you've lost contact with something, especially a small sub like that, you can pretty much say, okay, everybody's gone.
Yeah. Oh, when I first heard about that they went down and they was trying to gather everybody up for a rescue, I knew right then that was going to be probably a lost cause. They just too deep. So I think the last time I watched that deal on the Titanic, they said it took them 4 hours or longer just to get down there to it.
I can see where you're coming from, Steph. She said, uh, she's talking about she feels bad for the families of the people that are left behind,
Yeah.
but being a bit of a conspiracy nut, she said, something sure sounds fishy.
Hmm.
Well, I'm like you because they'd already told them that little video sub wasn't good enough to do that kind of stuff that they were trying to do with it.
I don't even think had been qualified to do it, from
I
what
don't
I
think
gathered.
so.
course, Skip's an old Navy man. He understands that stuff pretty good.
Mm.
Of course, our son was on the subs when he was in the Navy. He was on the nuclear subs. He said that's a really weird feeling. He'd go down in that I forgot what they call a trench or something like that. It's one of the deepest part in the oceans. He said they'd go down to almost to the bottom there, and he said, "Man," he says, "you talking about creaking and everything?" He said that submarine sounded like it's fixing to fall apart.
And those are heavy duty, well made subs.
Yeah,
I don't blame you, Badge. He says he's not that brave. He's going to keep his head above water.
that's me.
Well, hello, Yornik.
Oh,
Glad you could join us.
yeah. Hey, Yornik. How's your day going, sir?
That's a good one, Texas. He says the only sub he wants is a sandwich.
That's it. That's my type of sub. I'm eating it. It ain't something eating me. You get out there in that water, there ain't nowhere to go, and there's too many things in that sucker that can eat you. If I'm gonna go, I want to go quick. I don't want to go piece by piece. Old sharks and all that down there be going, oh, look, he's nibbles. We nibble here and nibble there.
We're doing all right, Yornik. What y'all been up to that's got you so tuckered out? They're a bit knackered, but they're feeling a-okay.
That's good. Anybody get a new pipe or anything this week? Thanks, Steph. I mean, Skip got him a new pipe since he's breaking in one this morning. Well, I'm smoking this sea smoke pipe, Eric's pipe. I tell you what, that's one thing I can say about the YTPC. We got a lot of fine pipe artists in here. They make some nice pipes. I would recommend any guy that we got, if you're looking for a pipe, just get a hold of them and have them make you a pipe. That was one of the problems I had with the nominees when they asked the people to nominate different categories. My opinion, everybody ought to be nominated because everybody's good. It's hard to just pick one or two. But one good thing about it, you can't go wrong whoever you pick.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Cliff said, not Cliff, Skip said that the pipe he's breaking in is new to him, but he picked it up in Las Vegas. He just
Oh,
hadn't smoked it yet. And let's see. Urban says he's smoking Shandy Gaff. And Texas says he's got some birds of a feather in a J Mouton this morning.
must be a new blend or something. Birds of the feather.
It's fairly new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time I've
It
heard of it, I think.
okay. It's part of that series that I don't even remember which company put it out, but they did a whole series of them and named each of them after some sort of bird or whatever.
No, I've heard of the series deal, but I didn't know Bird of Feathers was one of those.
Yeah.
I've just seen how pretty the tins are with the pictures of the birds and stuff on
Cliff says he did get a new pipe. Uh,
them. He got a little poker, did he?
well, it's called a ninja pipe, and it's by Brevia.
Hmm.
And he saw Lester with it, and he decided he wanted one like it, and so he ordered it, and he got it in a couple of days ago.
It's called what? Ninja pipe?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Huh? Well, have to wait and see.
Yeah. You're gonna have to.
Be taking a big uh, careful debate about that, Everett. He said it's going to be really hot there, and the air quality is poor because of the forest fires.
Yeah.
And he's debating even going on his walk today.
Yeah. All those people's had pretty rough around there trying to breathe. I mean, there are people in New York, and them's having that problem just
Yeah.
from all that
And I can imagine Everett
being right there at it.
being right there a lot closer. Okay. And Nordic says Kate's smoking her new Chacon, and he's puffing on some Virginia in a mirror.
Oh, Kate smoking Chacon.
Yeah, she has a fairly new Chacon pipe.
Yeah,
He didn't say what she had in it. That's okay.
those are some good looking pipes. Those Chacon pipes, from what I've seen. If my memory serves me right.
Mm-hmm.
My memory ain't too good.
Badger says he got new tobacco in the post. He's gonna try. It should be well aged now.
Hey, brother, I have to agree with you on that. That cigar
Yeah,
would
because
be
it had a
well.
little bit of age on it beforehand.
Yeah.
And hey, Ron, glad you could join in with us.
Well, Ron. Yeah, Badge. I think before I sacked that up, I already had a year and a half worth of age on it.
Then it took a while to get there.
3 months.
Well, hey, Raphael. Good to see you.
Yeah, hey,
Flat
Roxanne.
Cap signed in.
Oh, Flat Capper?
Yeah.
I like him. He's quite a character. I like that wife of his better. She's really a character. I get tickled with her. She talks about as funny as I do.
Kate's smoking Windjammer. Now that's a good one.
Yeah.
We've had Windjammer, and we really liked it.
We still got Windjammer. She's jammed underneath the cabinet in there. I think we got.
We've got several tins of it put back.
Yeah, we got several tins of it put back. You know what? Voodoo, I think, was a little bit wet or something. It's awful hard keeping it kind of lit.
Mm. Oh, that's good, Everett. Just tell him to be real careful out there. All the heat and everything. His dad's going to be doing firekeeping for a powwow here in a couple of weeks, so that's going to be rough on him, I'm sure.
His dad going out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of pretty warm out there this time of the year there, Everett. Plus, what your dad usually does keeps him pretty hot anyway, being a firekeeper. Of course, we picked the young men to be our firekeepers out here at our stomping grounds. We don't let our elders do anything. Once you reach
They get to be the
a
supervisor.
supervisor, and I like that part.
Oh, that's good that he'll have helpers.
Yeah. Yeah, you get 70 years old, you get retired from all responsibilities except for teaching. This is not turning out to be a bad day or not a bad morning anyway.
Mm.
Nice good breeze been blowing by.
Yeah, it's actually fairly nice out here for a change.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, Monclaw Guns Down, Mr. Signed in.
Well,
Good to see you, Mike, I believe.
Yeah.
He's another one of our mics.
Yeah. I hadn't seen him in a while. He usually, I think it's
Usually catch him on Saturday nights with
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah. But I ain't been on Chris's. Hardly much.
Well, the way things have been around here, we've been so busy and like that. There's been a lot of nights we've actually uh give it up and called it a night fairly early.
Yeah.
and miss a lot of folks that do the later in the evening things.
About 8 o'clock, we usually Mr. Sandman starts running around here around about 8 o'clock.
Mm. Some nights we stay a lot later, but not very often.
Yeah, we get wild every once in a while. We'll keep one of those late night hours. What, around about 9 o'clock, don't we?
Because
Then we go to bed.
you've been up on some chats and like that for 10, 11 o'clock.
Well, yeah,
Just not very often.
not very often.
And
John's the only one I know. Over Briar Up, he's the only one I know that comes on at 10, 11 o'clock at night. By then, I'm in bed.
yeah. He's doing earlier nights a lot here lately.
Ready?
We really don't know, Everett. Everett's asking about Buddy. We haven't seen him in quite a while. So we hope he's okay. But we're worried that either a hunter or a vehicle got him. That sounds good, Mike. Monclaw says he's got a bowl of Orlick Golden sliced all ready to go.
Already? Now it's good tobacco. I like that. I've smoked some of that before. That's some good tobacco.
Yeah. Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever even caught his skip. He said Ohio Sweet Muffin Mafia is on super late, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember seeing the listing for him, and I don't think we've even tried to stay up that late.
Around here, our day starts about 3 o'clock in the morning, so they end fairly early at nighttime.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if we do have a late night, we wind up waking up somewhere between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are doing pretty good with that. I was wondering if this new channel is set in a private mode where only certain people can see it.
Was that Pipe Ninja?
Yeah, he said he feels pretty damn good about making it to the last day of Pipe Week. Still breathing and still married.
Yeah, I've been sitting there watching all your display, how you got them sitting around in your office and everything. You must stay at that office pretty late at nighttime after Mama goes to bed. You got to get everything set out. And then get it all put back up before she comes into work.
She's seen the videos. She's pissed, but at least he's still alive.
Oh, that's a wonder.
And Black Cap's agreeing with him. He said, "I hear you. You know, he's still married after Pipe Week." No, with everything staying so busy and like that. That's a good one, Eddie. Eddie says he hears that the ninja has a patient named Mr. Briar that needs work done every day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got tickled at cane ride last night. He said he had a dentist that loved to talk, but he won't talk until he uh, shoves his hand down in his mouth and then ask him a question and expect him to answer it. And then I told him, I said, yeah, I said, I've had the same thing happen to me. And I said, I asked Cliff, I said, y'all actually understand that? And he said, yeah, we go to school for that. You never did say what you smoking there, woman.
I've got a Partagas cigar.
This ain't cigar week. This is pipe week.
I just didn't break one of mine out.
She's got about 5 brand spanking new pipes in there and hadn't smoked one hardly.
I think I have at least smoked each of mine that I've gotten. Well, maybe not that last mirror I've gotten.
No, you ain't smoked that last Meerschaum you got. You ain't smoked that one at Cliff sent you.
Yeah, I have. I smoked it just a day or two after it got here.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You must have stuck that one by me then.
Cliff's saying he's got a lot of patients named Peterson.
Peterson. Better be careful with Peterson. He'll peter out on you. Yeah.
Everett once in a while, Everett. It's probably been close to a month since they asked me to come in, and I did okay with that shift. There for a while, I was having a little too much trouble with my back, and I told them I just wasn't going to chance it. But since it's finally doing some better, I did work one night shift a while back and did okay with it. So I guess I'll be okay if they call again.
Well, you're supposed to be getting an appointment set up for a back specialist sometimes. Don't know when, but
Yeah, they're pretty packed with new referrals and like that. So it's going to take a little while.
yeah, they're going to try her out with some cortisone shots in the back. Hey, take care of that old back, because when it goes, it'll sure let you know about it.
Mm-hmm. His hand's doing pretty good, Everett. He still has a lot of pain in it and like that, but that's to be expected because arthritis sets in a major injury like that. But overall, he's doing pretty good with it.
Well, he's got a lot more movement in it than what they expect him to have.
Yeah, he has gotten back more use than what the doctor actually thought he would. It's just he's learning to live with what restrictions he has and uh, the the pain and like that. I'm sure he's finding ways to work around it. Unique. He calling folks out about hitting the like button. That's not a big deal. You know, we enjoy it when people hit those like buttons, but I just enjoy having a chance to visit with everybody.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I, I kind of enjoy visiting with folks. Well, one thing we're gonna have to get busy and get on here more often and everything, aren't
Yeah. Well, we there for a while between staying busy and working, and then both of us being kind of down for a bit
we? Running back and
with
forth with
illness.
doctors.
Uh, we got way behind on doing anything. May have to try out that Shandy Gap, Everett. He said it's tasting pretty good. He can probably hang on and keep smoking it all day.
What is it?
Shandy Gap.
Oh, Sandy Gas.
We'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting, Phil. Badger says he's been up to the hospital today and they're going to try him on some hydrotherapy and acupuncture to see
That helps.
if that helps his back. I hope it does.
Yeah. Well, I've had two back surgeries. They've helped a little bit, but they ain't helped a whole lot. And I've been told I need a third one, but I figure after the other two, if that didn't straighten it out, that third one ain't gonna straighten it out. So I just learned to live with it.
Mm. Black Cat says he keeps telling his wife he's going to have a pipe sale. Think he'll finally have to have one, a post pipe week pipe sale, so that he can stay married.
Well, she probably got about as many pipes as he's got, probably.
Never know. Everett says as long as you don't sell her pipes. Well, Badge, I know hydrotherapy it does real good. Not had the acupuncture, but I've had heard good things about it. In fact, Cat said acupuncture has always helped him when he's had it done for one thing or another.
Yeah.
So,
I think Flatcapper, he works in therapy, don't he, or something?
mm,
Don't you work in therapy there, Flatcapper?
I believe he does. Maybe a different branch.
If we ever run into him at one of the pipe shows, something like that, he's probably going to take that flat cap and beat me over the head with it because I keep calling him Flatcapper. He's going to say, my name ain't Flatcapper. Besides that funnel cake, he gets a big kick out of me because I call him funnel cake. Every time I see him, though, he reminds me of those funnel cakes you get at a carnival. He ain't nothing but a big clown himself.
Mm. I hope everything uh goes good with your appointment, Everett. He's said he's got a doctor's appointment coming up in July just to get things checked out.
Oh, yeah, I was running her back and forth so much to the doctor's office. We both use the same doctor. And so I said, well, since I'm here at the doctor's office just as much as she is, I might as well just go ahead and have him check me out. So our doctor uh, gave me a physical and everything. We come home a couple of weeks later. She called, and I figured it's going to be bad because you don't hardly get a doctor that'll call you. Usually their nurse will call you, but she called. She said, "Hey, Steve." I said, "What?" She says, "Got your physical done." She said, "Now," she says, "Do you want the good news first or the bad news first?" And I said, "Well, give me the good news first." I said, "Maybe the bad won't be so bad." She says, "Well, good news is you passed your physical. You're gonna live a long time." I said, "Well, what the heck's the bad news?" She said, "The bad news is we're gonna have to keep putting up with you for a long time."
uh,
Because I pick on her all the time.
we've known her for years and years. I worked with her at the hospital before she finished out her schooling and got her other licenses and like that. And so you know, it's almost like family.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Steph, you go ahead and be getting all things set up because we'll be getting ready to switch over here in a little bit.
In a little bit. So, yeah, Stephanie's going to be coming on at 10 o'clock. So, we'll have to jump off and jump over on them and bug the crap out of them for a while. Aggravate them a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, when she finally got her license, become a doctor and everything, we started seeing her. I told her, I said, "I'm gonna tell you something. I know you're fresh out of school and all, but you let me die. You don't take care of me, and you let me die." I said, "I'm gonna come back and haunt you the rest of your life." So far, she's been doing a pretty good job taking good care of me. I don't never see her for nothing.
yeah, yeah. There for a long time, we were both doing pretty good, and being able to go months and months in between checkups until I had that flare here a while back.
But she done warned me. She says, if I had to give you a shot, she says, I'm gonna find the biggest and the dullest needle that I can possibly find to give you a shot with. So I try not to ask for no shots when I go in there.
I don't think we did, Everett. We'll have to go look for that. Yes, if we we saw the video that he put up about the native artwork at his parents' house.
No, no.
Well, I have to go look that up.
If we can find it, I think Eric was one of the ones that we lost.
Well, we can get a resub back up to him
Yeah.
if
Hey.
if he's not on our sub list. We kept wondering why we wasn't getting notices for a lot of the different things that people were saying was going up and like that, and realized that a whole lot of our uh, people we thought we were sub to, we aren't anymore.
We've been slowly trying to get built back.
As we realize who's missing.
But babe, it's 9:57.
Yep, it's getting pretty close.
Step and Skip will be wanting to jump on here at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So I guess we could
wind this down and let everybody have a chance to
get them something to drink.
Get them something to drink or take a bathroom break or whatever they need in between.
Or pack up a pipe. Jump over on Step and Skip's channel. I know they'll love to see y'all too. So, and give them a hard time. I'm going to give them a hard time. I'm going to try to anyway. I guess that's why I don't want to go to no pipe shows or anything, because I show up a pipe show, everybody be wanting to kill me.
Yeah.
We ain't going to see him for a long time. We take advantage of this and beat him up now.
I know what you mean, Ronnie. Between him and Pam, they've been having appointments 3 or 4 times a week.
Hey, if it wasn't for doctor's appointments, I wouldn't have nowhere to go. Well,
okay. Well, I guess we'll shut this down for now. It's been real good talking with all of you.
I've enjoyed it immensely. Love seeing everybody here. We had a great time, and hope y'all had a wonderful pipe week, and I hope you got everything that you was looking for and that you got. So we'll jump off of here, and we're going to jump over there on Step and Skip. So we'll see y'all all over there, and have a good weekend.
Okay.
Wide dope.
Okay. God bless all of you.